Hey everyone, it's Thursday night and today was good. It was good. I had a rough day yesterday. It wasn't perfect today, but you know, I think we're moving forward, moving on, and I'm feeling really excited right now because I'm not doing any work. Yes, I'm definitely gonna have to do work this weekend, but tonight is a night where I don't have any work to do, so that is very exciting. And so I was supposed to actually go with some friends to the Ventura area to get some stuff for a Christmas party coming up in a few weeks, but that kind of fell through. I had a friend who wasn't feeling well, so we rescheduled that for next week, which is totally fine. I was happy to do that, but also I'm always, you know, after a crazy week, happy to be home. So first off, it's November 30th, which tomorrow means it's December 1st. I'm so excited, and I'm definitely starting to get into the Christmas spirit. So this weekend I intend on getting a tree, hopefully tomorrow. So I'm gonna definitely kind of clean up, stuff like that, so there's room for it. And over the weekend I'm gonna get out decorations. So for me it's kind of more of like a weekend process, but let me share something that is so exciting. It starts tomorrow. So you're gonna want to tune in every single day from here until Christmas. Can you see it? Can you see that amazingness? It's the Sephora Advent Calendar. I'm pretty sure that I've been wanting one of these for like ever. Not like specifically Sephora one, but like a beauty advent calendar. So that one was a good price, and so I thought I'd try it out this year. And I also picked up another advent calendar. I'm gonna actually pull this one out. Let's get it set up so we'll be ready tomorrow. It's the Disney Tsum Tsum advent calendar. Now, I love me some Disney, and my aunt had this one last year, and I don't know about you, I really like anything miniature. Miniature lipstick, miniature blush, miniature nail polishes, miniature forks, miniature spoons, miniature figure, anything miniature. And these Tsum Tsums are so cute and tiny that I just like could not get it. So every day of Vlogmas, I'm gonna open one with you guys. So here's the Tsum Tsum one. I don't know if it's gonna stay here, but oh my gosh. So excited. Like, when did advent calendars become like the thing? Like, when I was at Target, there was like so many different kinds. I like literally could have like gotten any of them. And quite frankly, some of the beauty ones I would die to have. They're so expensive. So, you know, these are both in like the $40 range, which is still pricey, but so excited. I don't know about you, but when I was young and had an advent calendar, it had those nasty chocolates in it, and I loved it. And now I'm like, ooh, chocolate, that's what's in there? The Lego one, the Tsum Tsum one, the Sephora one, the Charlotte Tilbury one, the Joe Malone one. I mean, there's so many. I want them all. My dream would be to have like 5, maybe 6. I don't know, but a lot. So I'm excited. So Tsum Tsums and beauty. Like, oh my gosh, where's one? Here's one. Tomorrow opening up this one. Like, it's so cute, so tiny. There's some bigger ones, but like I'm instantly drawn to these, like these itty bitty ones. Exciting things are happening here. And let's see what else. Make ways, make ways. I have the Moana song stuck in my head. And then look, here's one. Here's number 1. Can you see that? Am I even getting that in there? Let's see. Okay, so here's number 1 for tomorrow. It's this long, skinny one. Ooh, it's gonna be so excited. Like, how cute is this? And I couldn't even like pass it up because of the beautiful like decor and like how perfectly, I don't know really how these go, how perfectly it's gonna match everything. So Christmas spirit is where it's at right now. So, oh, I'm gonna pick out a new candle for my table. I just kind of got through the whole fall one, so while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hair up. So, okay, let's see my peeps. I've got a lot of candles down here, which I know it's an odd place to keep candles, but what are you gonna do? Wait. This is the one I was looking for. It's not in the right box. This is white amber. Oh, I have like 2 different candles. Okay, so, okay, I'm back. So I picked up 2, oh, Farfig again. Snowberries. It smells so good. And I'm actually going to keep the cover on that one. I might put that on my desk. And then I'm also going to do winter berries. Let me smell winter berries. Make waves, make waves. Oh, this is like, winter berries is more like this cinnamony scent, and then like iced snowberries is like a delicious scent. But okay, so these are party light candles, which I really like, and I'm actually going to keep the boxes. I don't always, but because it is a winter scent, if I don't go through them, I can put them back in here and store them for another year, which is what I do with some of these candles. Is that weird? I don't know. I pretty much do that with all my candles. Okay, so let's find some spots for. Okay, so anyway, I really like party light candles, and I had a party, so I stocked up on pretty much a bunch of these jarred 3 wicks. It smells so good. Okay, so slowly but surely we're getting in the holiday spirit, and I can definitely use it. That's what's kind of going on right now. If you're wondering what I had for breakfast and lunch, let me tell you. So that was kind of one thing. And first of all, thank you so much for all of your support and encouragement that we all go through days like that, and days when we want to crawl into bed and we want to cry is totally okay. I mean, even though I'm like saying, I was talking and it's like, we're in this together, we go through this, but sometimes you feel like you're the only one who goes through these things, even though you know that you're not. And so it was so nice to hear you guys reach out to me and say like, girl, like, yeah, we've all been there, like, we're with you, you take time to yourself. And you guys, a lot of you said like, it's such a good reminder that we need to put ourselves first sometimes and take care of ourselves. I think it's so, so important. So first off, there's that. But 2, like, you know, I put like food aside, like I'm not worrying about meal prepping and for tomorrow and what I'm gonna have. Like if I have to go out and eat, I'll have to go out and eat. But you know, one thing I noticed is that it's so important to have things in your pantry, in your, you know, refrigerator that you can access when you're in these pinches. And so food prepping sometimes really helps that because you always had extra. So kind of show you what today looked like for me. I don't always have eggs, but today I did, so that was an easy thing for me to get out. And then I always, well, not always, but I tend to have bread in the freezer. It's not something that I keep out, but I like to have some kind of bread to be able to pull out in case I want it toast, or, you know, to make a sandwich, I can defrost it. So this was in here. So I pulled out toast and had that egg with eggs. One thing, mind a little freezer burn, I have in here that I could have pulled out too, is I make a smoothie packs. So these are in there. I literally made them for a time when I was literally having smoothies almost every day. But they're nice to have. So basically it's just like half a cup of berries. These are some coconut chunks and a cup or two of spinach. And they just go in, they just keep them in packages here. Sorry. And I basically keep these smoothie packs, and here are some frozen bananas that I could throw in if I want to add a banana. They can easily throw into the blender, and then I always have like protein powder, and I like the Arbonne vanilla protein powder, and I throw that in there. So I mean, I do always have things on hand, so if push came to shove, I could also. One of the things I also keep in my refrigerator are these Premier proteins, which are so good. I don't drink them very often. They have lots of protein, but in a pinch, these are good for like I'm running out the door and I need something, or like in a pinch, like this morning, let's say I didn't have eggs. I usually put this in with a spoonful of almond butter and the frozen bananas. It tastes so good. You guys, it's like dessert. And really, really filling. And then what I ended up doing for lunch was that I had that quinoa bowl with the black beans, but I ran out of cucumber and tomatoes. And I was actually at my mom's house yesterday, and she had cucumbers and tomatoes that she was like, you can take them. But in the midst of the craziness and the emotional like frame I was in, it just like totally slipped my mind. But I had more than enough like roasted veggies. So this morning when I was like in a better frame of mind and I could think a little bit clearer, I just put in like a bunch of veggies in with the quinoa and the black beans, and it was really, really good. And I actually have, as you can see, this left. This will be for lunch tomorrow. With, I have some brown rice, and I think, like fish or something. I'll figure out something to go in there. So, tonight for dinner, I don't know what I'm gonna have. I could have pancakes. That sounds so good. But I'm freezing. I might have soup. I like these Progressos. I mean, I know they're probably not the best for you, these Progresso soups. I love these, and I always keep a few on hand for like nights when I want soup, or like just like for a quick lunch or something super easy. So I might do that. We'll see. But I think right now what I'm gonna do is just tidy up a little bit so that if I do get to take a tree home tomorrow, like things are in their place and where they need to be. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so my house is sufficiently clean, but I thought I'd show you, since it's not been a lot of content lately and a lot of me just like talking to you, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to show you my nighttime routine. So today I actually was in the office all day, I wasn't with students, so I didn't really get dirty because most days after a work day, I feel pretty dirty. And I take a shower in the evening, but I don't know, I'm kind of in a relaxing mood. I made myself a cup of tea from this cute little mug that I got from my FabFitFun box. I'm gonna have dinner and just relax. And you like those candles. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity to show you kind of what I do. So these are basically the few things that I use. And I use that term relatively loosely. So, I'm kneeling down in my bathroom so I'm in frame. It's a little easier for me. The first thing I do is go ahead and take the Bioderma Sensibio micellar water. I love this stuff. And it literally just feels like water on your face. It doesn't really leave a residue. It's non-irritating to me. I have a lot of times with makeup wipes, like my skin doesn't like them. And this gets off so much of your makeup that even on really lazy days, or I get late at night, I'm just gonna take a little bit more. I can just do this and it gets most of my makeup off, so I love that about it. So I just kind of take this and really take the time to do this. So there's only one difference between my makeup during the day, my makeup when I take a shower, and the makeup that I do when I'm not in a makeup remove, or that I do. So there's only one difference, let's get this straight, between taking my makeup off at the sink versus the shower. So I do this every single night, so it got a really good amount of my makeup off. If I take a shower, I get in the shower and I'll wash my face with Purity Made Simple. That's in my shower all the time. And I'll even take my Clarisonic and kind of buff that in. On days when I don't get in the shower, I use the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil, and this stuff is magic. So I just take a pump in my hand and then take it and just really work it in. And this is gonna take off any leftover makeup that the micellar water did not take off. So every night I do this double cleansing. And I just find it just gets off every bit of my makeup, and that is always good for my skin. So, but as you can see, like, I don't have makeup like all over the place. Like that micellar water really got most of that off. So this is just that, making sure that every little bit is off. So I'm just gonna rinse that off and then dry my face. Okay, so I'm just all of that off. So there you go. I feel like I have a nice clean face. Okay, so next up, toners. So there's two toners that I go between, and one is the Belief Witch Hazel Herbal Extract Toner. I actually had tried one of these before. I think it was like the green bottle or something like that, which I really like. This one I like okay. I thought it'd be good for that moisture, but I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I think what it will come in handy for is the winter months. So there's this, if my skin's feeling a little bit dry, because it is for drier skin. And then I also, let's get that up frame for you guys. I also use Peter Thomas Roth 8% Glycolic Solutions Toner. And this stuff is really good. I actually really like it. So I just decide between one of these two. So tonight I'm actually using the Herbal Essence, I was about to say, the Belief Witch Hazel Herbal Toner. And actually this is pretty thick. I don't know if you can see the consistency. It's pretty thick in formula, so I don't use a cotton pad, just use my hands and just kind of like pat it in. Just like that. And then, it's really good. I talked about this in my Sephora recommendations, is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac, and it's the acne clearing lotion. I do not have acne. Close up. I have pretty, just more of like some discoloration, texture. I mean, I just don't break out that often, but I'm always trying to improve the texture and tone of my skin. So I take a pump of this. It does have the benzoyl peroxide, so be careful of what you use or touch after you put this on, because it can bleach your hand tails. Just kind of like pat this in, and this has done wonders for really helping my skin appearance, making it look smoother, more even, and really stopping any breakouts. If I were to get it, I never got that many breakouts, but I think this actually stops the production of them, because I really don't get any that often. So okay, so I'm just washing my hands. So then the last few things I do is, one, I take the Dermadoctor Wrinkle Revenge Eye Balm. I love this stuff. Don't be put off by the balm. It's thicker, but you don't need a lot, and it does this like really nice layer, and it can be put on the orbital bone, and I really like that because I feel like my eyelids can get crepey and dry. So at night, not in the morning, I put them on my orbital bone. If you put it on in the morning, it will, if you put any eye cream on your orbital bone or eyelid in the morning and you're gonna put makeup on, your eyeshadow just won't stay. I'm just kind of putting that on. So the last step is moisturizer. And put all the stuff away. I took it all out. Most evenings I use the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Balm. I really like this stuff. Here. So good. But I'm not actually going to put any on right now. My skin feels pretty hydrated. I have that serum, I'm going to let that sit in. And after dinner, I'm going to do a sheet mask because, as you know, I'm trying to do a sheet mask at night to kind of work through those because this girl cannot help it anymore. I'm going to stop that collection if you haven't. I'll link Vlogmas down below. Check it out. It's pretty impressive. So let's kind of see which sheet mask I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. There's me pulling out like. So I'm gonna try one of these that I actually just purchased at TJ Maxx. It's the Honeybee Korean. I can't read it. Sweet as can be skincare. Repairs dull, uneven skin, bright, smooth, and hydrates, restore youthful glow. So I'm going to use that in just a little bit. So I'm not going to put the moisturizer in right now. I'm going to call it a night. I've washed my face. I'm going to sit on the couch, have some dinner, and enjoy the rest of my evening. Maybe light those candles. So yeah, so I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. I'm having so much fun filming with you and just realizing even the content that I think is not that great, that you guys are responding to really well and really like that kind of just being real and talking. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
We